And we are on now. Why does it show the guys not making any noise? Oh no, it is.
Oh, fuck's sake. Isn't it like a voice?
Why is it playing all the others through one thing?
Jamie, can person invite please?
I can't pick an invite as a spectator. Welcome to Project Cars 3.
That person needs ping the invite in please.
Well, ask some, everyone's in the party, so
Thank you.
everyone that could ping an invite is in the party.
That seems mending now.
Aye. Yoshi's just got a one place grid penalty for pit lane violations. It feels like a bit deja vu with him getting what's called penalties all left, right, and centre during the race. Still, look at today's driver lineup. We've got Carrier Roberts. He won the first Grand Prix and then missed the second, so we'll see how he does here in Spain for the third one. We've got Ford. He's not had the greatest track record, but he's had better ones than Woozy Emu, so we'll see how he does in the Alpha lineup. We've then got Josh in the Mercedes. Oh no, he's in the. Wait, why is he in the Lamborghini?
Bring the shit.
Um, I don't know if there's been a bit of miscommunication, but he's in the Lamborghini. We then got Sainty. I think he's currently leading the championship charge.
No,
Oh,
he's not.
oh no, it's you, Joshua.
Yes, it is. Yeah, wait.
I don't know. I'm just bringing it up right now. Still, one of the heads in the drivers' championship, and we've also got the bearded guy, new driver here for Alfa Romeo's second team. He's driving in the Ferrari, so and he is currently driving along. He's meant to be driving alongside Woozy Emu, but he's not here today. We've then got Zero Sniper. His team here, ABS Yelnef, is going to be
Oh my
coming
god.
later.
How wrong is fucking game?
He'll be joined by his teammate soon. We've then got Blue Jakey Boy. He is currently driving for the Haas team as a replacement, as a temporary replacement for Meme Man and Hoogsman, who both can't make it. He'll soon be joined by Shane, his teammate from LMP, and he won the LMP championship race here, yes, last Sunday. So see how he does here in the GTs. Then got Flo, currently going alongside is newly his new driver, the bearded guy. He's won a few. He's doing quite well. So we'll see if he can get up at the top here. We've then got Oscar Runner. He's in the AlphaTauri alongside another driver that I can't remember the gamer tag. We've then got Skylar. He's in the McLaren. He won the last Grand Prix, so we'll see if he can win this one to pull in that championship lead. Maybe even take over the driver standings, as he's not that far behind, only being
Person
about
to invite in please, Jamie.
3. Currently Sainty's in the pits, so maybe he can invite you. And then finally we have Luca in the Alfa Romeo Porsche. He's running alongside Ford, who is currently. Oh yeah, he's out on track.
Please, when you're done.
Oh, he's had a major accident there. Yeah, that's our driver lineup for today's race. A lot of interesting drivers, a lot of new drivers. So hope for quite a lot of racing here. His driving He's driving like Ayrton Senna in a crappy Peugeot. But still, the bearded guy taking up. Oh, Skylar taking provisional pole here with a 145.8, beating the bearded guy by 2.6 seconds, followed by Carrie Roberts and Josh. He's got one place grid penalty. Well, it still has one place grid penalty from the start of the Grand Prix weekend. So the weather here in Spain looks to be dry, but could be getting a bit cloudier near the end. There could be a spot or two of rain at the end, but it doesn't look like it's forecast to. Anyway, Zero up in 5th place with 150.0, beating out Fours, who's got a 153.9, and then Blue Jakey Boy with a 210.9 takes up 7th place. Flo up into 6th place with a 152.5. We'll see who's next to come round. Kyle Robertson's in the Beamer, coming round after his third place lap. As the bearded guy goes a little bit faster, as well as Kyle Robertson's, them getting a 147.1 and 147.8 respectively. With Oscar Runner up into 5th with 149.1. Oh, yeah, you can probably join in progress if someone enters the pits and then invites you. It's currently only Sainty that's in the pits. Yeah, Sainty, if you can invite Yalnif and then your boy Shane as well.
Just invite the players. Invite the players as well.
I might as well. So with your boy Shane's in the game. We got Luca, Sainty, and your boy Shane yet to set a lineup time as Luca set a 206.4, just beating out his teammate Blue Jakey Boy, who both seem to not get the memo with the cars. I'm just gonna check because as Blue Jakey Boy goes up into 4th with 148.7. Yeah. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. My mistake. The boy Shane's in the right car. I was looking at Luca, who is in the right car.
Josh, take it over yourself.
I sent them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Ghost. Is it Ghost 1?
Should be Spain.
Apologies for any lag as I come.
That's fine. Here you go. Yosh up to 4th place with 148.6. So we've currently got Skylar on pole with the bearded guy in 2nd. Kerry Roberts 3rd. We've got
10 minutes.
yeah. Yosh we got 4th. Blue Jakey Boy 5th. Oscar Runner 6th. Zero 7th. Who's going an interesting line as he tries to get a spin around.
Oh god, spun again.
The camera is really not liking you doing all these spins. It's just like saying at the track, just like, yes, we'll wait for you to come back on track before we come back to your car.
Josh, you never set me, mate.
As we wait, there's Joshua's name on the thing. And now we just need to wait for the ABR of ABR Yalnif. Still, Ford's in 8th place, beating his teammate Flo, or his team boss Flo. And then Luca still yet to set a fast time, but he has got it under 2 minutes.
Josh, you disconnected again.
I'm still in the game.
Yeah, he's still in. So is Yalnif and there goes Joshua.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you
Sorry.
tool.
Sorry, but who's that behind me?
Sainty.
Me.
I don't know what that idiot was doing behind me.
Who's that? Like having
My wheel, mate.
your wheels are going a bit crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I remember what's it called?
What times was I doing so? Oh, what time? I swear I was doing a 45, was it?
45, yeah.
Yeah, that's about Skylar's page. Says he's got
I just started at 46 or
145.8.
something. Track
Yeah,
limits.
let him restart the port so
Okay, okay. Just remember to rejoin the party. It's the game.
Position you, so.
I've not put a lap in.
He's not putting up in. Current standings is Skylar with a 145.8, followed by the bearded guy, one of the new Alpha drivers, with a 147.1, and then Carrie Robertson in with a 147.8. We've then got Blue Jakey Boy with a 148.5, and then Josh with a 148.6. All times are currently sub 2 minutes. Still, yeah, I've been doing all.
I'm just wanting to complete this race because I don't feel quite confident in this car on this track.
And then you will really not like these cars when you come to the next track.
No.
Who here is ready for the Monaco Grand Prix next fortnight?
I'm just gonna crash out. Purposely too.
What?
It's
Just
a joke. It's a joke. Chill out.
yeah, I know. Just to pull out a red flag. No heroics in the sand of all.
Uh-oh, I think I might run out of fuel. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Uh-oh.
Yep, there goes zero, and he's lost it here on the back straight, and he's now back out into the garage. As your boy Shane, currently in 7th place.
Can we get another invite, please?
Let's see, is anyone in the pits that can invite him?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, thank you. It's really
Just want to have a board then.
yeah. Well, actually, I don't know if you can get it if you go back in. That
I can change my brake bias in the D-pad here.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
that
Why is he sending more game invites?
Oh, that helps so much.
the taxi Peugeot is faster than everyone here. Daniel with Peugeot versus the Skylar, great battle. Then then why isn't he in the session? If that would be a great battle for first.
Oh, no.
So here we go, Blue Jakey boy. Is he able to get up any better? Oh, Yalnif has just set the fastest lap with a
Hell,
140,
it's lagging bitch, man.
a 146.9.
I swear the fastest lap was 145, no?
Yeah, it was a 145, but then Skylar disconnected. So then it took it off the board. But I don't know if Skylar will be able to keep that lap time or if it's just gone forever.
It'll be gone forever.
Yeah, that's Joshua back in. Both the Porsche squash twats have not made a single lap time yet.
So I was too busy on the phone. I can't get a good setup.
Yep. Dude, are you on Xbox?
Yeah.
Depends on if you're talking about the stream or if you're talking about the actual gameplay.
No, the lag got me there because I was.
On gameplay, we're on Xbox.
Fuck, man.
And Josh was disconnected again.
He's not gonna get it.
See, I don't give a shit. I'll see the fire, see that helps.
I joined on Xbox. I'm really good. If you don't mind.
No, because it's not part of the league.
No, you got to actually join the league first before you can actually join the race. And even though, what's it called? World War started.
Two.
So that's a race at the time for Skylar's got 1 place grid penalty for pit lane violations. See if you can take back pole position, or I guess second position.
Josh is not going to be able to race.
What, his internet just died?
He just keeps disconnecting and connecting.
Uh, Clap, if you just send the link in chat. You have the link in your DMs. Just send it yourself. I think I'm a bit busy right now.
He's commentating our very professional GT3 race.
Yes, very professional, as said by MSR Racer. As
No amateurs here.
yep. I'll play it. He's been playing this game for over 2 years now, and he actually wants to play in a proper server, an actual lobby, on Xbox clubs. Well, then you'll just need to join the Discord server, and then you'll be all set up. Still, look at the timing sheets. Doesn't seem that much has changed. As we come to the last 2.5 minutes. These guys are trying to set back up that pole time they had. As well as Sadie trying to set his lap time. So Sadie's got quite a bit of fuel for qualifying.
Oh, you fucker, I've just realised that. Thanks, Jim.
You're welcome.
Got enough time though.
Aye, you won't be able to have time to get around an open lap. Ooh, Ford came out in front of what looks like Oscar Runner. As that bearded guy has just completely filled the race feed with invalid laps. Try.
Shite.
There we go. Let's see, Sainty's only be able to set a 203.3.
That's my outlap.
Skylar's catching up to one of the Alpha Porsches. As he goes round to his final lap, he could get a little bit of tow here down the main straight. And he sets up a 145.8, taking up pole position, but he'll be dropping down second thanks to that time penalty. As he goes through fours. Let's see if Saint will be able to go any faster as he comes into the final sector. We'll go on board with him. This comes in Here it is, final chicane. Keeping it nice and tight, as well as making sure not to go over those track limits. Come around final corner. Opening the tap here for the final straight. Will he be able to go any faster? He's up into 8th place with 149.2.
Shit, I'm fucking heavy.
Yeah, but he'll be moved up to 7th place thanks to Josh's time penalty. Time penalty. Oh, not time penalty, place penalty. Unless he can go any faster as the qualifying ends here in the Spanish Grand Prix. As
Yes, charge.
I think that's Luca coming across the line.
God.
With Josh up into 4th place with 147.2. Dropping down to 5th place to allow Oscar up onto the to the second row. But at the top of the field we have ABR Yalnev here taking pole position with Skylar second, the bearded guy third, Oscar running fourth, Josh fifth, Kai Robertson sixth, Blue Jakey Boy seventh, Sainty eighth, boy Shane ninth, and Zero rounding out the top 10, with Force taking 11th, Flo taking 12th, and Luca taking the back of the row. Back of the grid.
Now I know how it feels to be Recife. God damn it.
Yeah, but qualifying is only half the weekend. There's still the main race to go.
Bye, fuck you. 6th place, boys. I'll
Nice,
take
nice,
that.
nice.
Yep, Sainty's up in 6th place.
Well done, Pierre. Well done, Pierre.
You phone me, Finley.
Hmm?
You phone me.
Aye, because I messaged
Wait,
him.
where are you
just
when I
phoned
phoned you?
When you phoned me, I felt it in my bag when I was cycling back, but I didn't
Oh,
actually
yeah.
hand it in my hand. Heavy rain forecasted. Eight.
Yep, 18 laps.
How many laps?
18 laps here of the Spanish Grand Prix. So, what are you boys thinking?
Definitely be putting once, will I?
Tires, aye.
I'll join in a while. Okay, whatever.
Who's that?
Someone in the Twitch chat. Still getting ready here. So, you guys are thinking that's going to be a one-stop strategy, or you think 2 stops might be possible?
Ah, one stop, mate. It depends on how the tires destroy.
Yeah, it
Uh.
depends on the tires.
It is like
Is that just smoke?
I think that's Luca.
I swear.
Probably
Oh,
gonna
no.
try to go for a 2-stop. But
Who's speaking?
Luca.
Mate, I can hear the echo through your mic, Jerry.
Okay. Fixed.
Alright, that's it. Take Josh isn't racing then.
No, he doesn't seem to be. I think he's just had connection issues. Let's see. Everyone ready up and ready to go?
So where's
I'm
my
ready to
rivals
go.
Oh.
Porsche?
Hello, tailback. We're getting ready here for the Spanish Grand Prix. Here we go. Lights down and away we go for the Spanish Grand Prix. Yelnif and Skylar both getting off to a good start here.
Dropping down, no.
Yep, Sadie's dropped down to 11th place here as they come into turn 1. Skylar's been able to take up the lead as Yelnif goes into the draft here. Everybody going clean through turn 1. We haven't had any sort of collisions yet.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. Zero's had a wee bit of a collision as Sainty goes off track here as he'll rejoin at the back of the grid as he sends Zero and himself into a spin here. As Skylar takes the lead of the Grand Prix with a bearded guy trying to go up the inside of Yalnif, but Yalnif's got... No, Yalnif takes the inside of bearded guy. So we've got Skylar in first with ABR Yalnif second, the bearded guy third, Kyle Robertson's fourth, your boy Shane fifth, Luca going off track here in sixth place as Blue Jakey Boy overtakes him as well as his team boss Flo. As Luca takes 8th place with his teammate Fours looking up the inside, pushing them both wide as Yosh comes up behind them, and he is up into 8th place. Luca in 4th in 9th with Luca in 10th. Oscar Runner in 11th. Sadie in 12th with 0 in 13th. Not having the greatest start here. With with Yelnif looking all over the rear end here. Skylar, he looks for a move up the inside but decides to back down from it as they wait for another opportunity.
Oh, mate. He's just hit me off.
As bearded guy comes in to join the battle here at the front. We'll see if anyone decides to make a lap 1 pit stop after the little bit of bumping and barging they've had. As Shane and Blue Jakey Boy are both here battling for 5th place, both teammates. As Blue Jakey Boy looks up the inside, decides to back down from the move as he waits for his next opportunity. Yosh seems to have some sort of penalty, but I can't see it right now. As Luca's been able to get past his teammate Ford here for 9th place, but he's very much defending off of it. As Yosh has been able to get past Flo here, looks like to be around the outside. As the camera decides to play difficult. As Flo seems to have dropped down. Ford seems to have also dropped down from his teammate Luca. As Saint is into 11th place ahead of Zero and Oscar Runner at that backpack. Meanwhile, Yalnif is still very close to Skylar. Roman Grosjean is... I'm talking about Roman Grosjean. Here we go, Yalnif looking around the outside. The cat made his move, but the bearded... But the bearded guy has made it up the inside and up into 2nd place. And he is now battling Skylar here for the lead the Grand Prix. Kyle Robertson still in 4th place, going a little bit wide here, allowing for both the Audi endurance cars to go a little bit closer, as Josh is also looking up the inside here of Blue Jakey Boy for 6th place. Doesn't look like he's going to make any sort of moves.
There's a battle, straight.
Yep, there's also a battle between Luca and Ford, both teammates still battling it out here for 9th place. And then you got Sainty, who's pulled out a little bit ahead of Oscar and Zero, as Oscar's been able to get past Zero for 12th place. We're back up to the front here. Bearded Guy and Skylar, they're going side by side, but Skylar's got the inside line and keeps them at bay. As Yalnif's able to get past the Bearded Guy using the inside line, as he's back up to 2nd place. They seem to be switching back and forth, seeing who can attack Skylar here for the lead. As he looks around the outside, but Skylar easily defends and takes the racing line through that corner, and down the back straight they go. Kai Robertson having to be able to pull out a little bit of a bubble here, about 4 seconds to Bearded Guy, and 2 seconds to your boy Shane. He's having a very relaxing race here. And your boy Shane has also been able to pull a bit of time, as Yosh has finally got past Blue Jakey Boy here for 6th place. But he has gone wide. But that's only been able to give him a little bit of a bubble of about a second between each of them. Meanwhile, there seems to be a train forming here of Luca, Forge, Flo, Sainty, Zero, and Oscar Runner, all battling here for 9th place. As Luca goes wide, his teammate looking up the inside, unable to make any sort of moves as he closes the door on him. Going through the final chicane, he goes a little bit wide, and Forge takes the normal racing line. As Sainty's able to get past Flo here up to 10th place, as they're being held up, and that's Zero hit into the barrier. But he's not out, he is still running here. As Oscar goes past him. As Forrest looks around the outside of Luca, Sainty's able to get past. No, but Forrest is down, still in 9th place, and Luca is up in 8th. But Forrest has got the inside line. Both these boys battling out here for 8th place. As the camera seems to be having some issues here.
Whoa!
Oh, it seems to be an accident. That's Luca and Sainty's had an accident here.
Just turn into me.
As Oscar's able to get past here. Don't know if Sainty's able to get back out. He is able to recover here. But he's now back down to last place. He's got a massive mountain to climb.
Yeah, the guy just fucking turned into me. Got it recorded.
Here we go. The battle's still raging on out here in the front.
My bad, dude.
As Yorks is up into 4th place, being able to overtake Carrie Robertson and Blue Jakey Boy. As your boy Shane seems to have had some sort of spin as he's down to 7th place. As now in the bubble that Carrie Robertson used to be in. Forge is up into 8th place after his teammate had a collision with Sainty. And Flo's also up into 9th place. Passing his. Passing Luca. Luca goes a bit wide, but stays ahead of Oscar Runner, as they now start battling it out here for 10th place. Zero, who's got a little bit of front end damage, we could see him making an early pit stop here, and we do. We'll probably see him try and make a long stint here to try and get that last end of the race. As it looks like ABR is looking around the outside of Skylar, but Skylar's able to take the inside line, keeps the foot down, puts foot down early, is able to power out ahead of Yalniv. Josh has been able to pull a little bit of gap here on Carrie Robertson, about 1 second. So see if he was able to pull that back.
Skylar, what are you doing, honestly? I'm there and you're pushing me into the wall. What are you doing, idiot? Jamie, please tell me you've seen that.
No, sorry, I was looking at I was looking back to field.
Man, I'll clip it, I'll clip it. Just like I'm not there.
So actually, Yalniv down to 3rd place with the bearded guy, now able to start his attack on Skylar here
He's
for
lucky
1st
he's not
place.
speaking. Got his bollard stuck in my car, I don't know.
As 4 seems to have gone for a very deep line. It's spun a little bit. As Skylar seems to have had some sort of issue here on the main straight as he's dropped down to 3rd place. Could lose 4th place here to Josh as Josh has got the momentum. But it seems Skylar's been able to get back into pace and he's going to start a battle here with Josh for 3rd place. As Josh looks like he could be going round the outside here. Skylar, he's got the power down. But Skylar's braking very late, pushing him wide, but he's able to get back in. As Carrie Robertson's able to go side by side with him. But Skylar's got the inside line and pushes Carrie Robertson wide. Push him to the wider line. So he's now down to 4th place. As him, Josh, and Carrie Robertson all have a
Josh got 1 second.
battle. Oh yeah, I was wondering what that red text was for. as the bearded guy is now defending off of ABR Yalnif here for first place. Jakey boy's got a little bit of the gap here, as well as your boy Shane. Both the teammates sitting nicely and respectively in 6th and 7th place. That's Oscar Runner's being able to get past 4th, who's having to take the grass here. As his teammate and Flo could be having a little battle here for 10th place, maybe, might state. As 4 seem to have had a spin, and he's down to 11th place. Zero Sniper in 12th place, as well as Sainty, who seems to be having quite a bit of issues.
It's the car, mate.
So where are you?
Fucking dead last, mate, 'cause some twat turned into me.
Skylar,
My bad. I'm so sorry.
Nah, mate. I'm not taking any apology. You could have literally avoided it.
Skylar is in the pits here after his spin last lap. So we'll see where he comes out of. Sainty's decided not yet to pit for repairs.
I've already pitted, mate.
Okay, I never knew that. Your front end's still messed up though. Here you go, ABR Yalnif has been able to get past the bearded guy here for first place. He's been able to pull a little bit of a gap here, but not that much, as they both clipped the gravel there. As everyone else has been able to pull a little bit of a time gap here. Skylar's out the pit, so he's in 10th place. And he's going to start his charge up to the front. His Forge has also made his pit stop as he clips the barrier on the outside of pit road. And he comes out in 11th place, just ahead of Zero. And it seems like leaders of ABR Yalnif and the bearded guy are starting to catch up to Zero here. So they could be forced under blue flag soon. As we enter lap 8, everyone seems to have spaced out, so it's going to get a bit quieter here. But we will be looking at pit strategies now, trying to get all these cars last to the end of the race. Most people are going to be going with a one-stop strategy, with a couple of guys going two-stoppers. Gary Roberts seems to be catching up a little bit with Yosh here, so we could see him starting to threaten for 3rd place. As your boy Shane is trying to get past Sainty here, as he starts his charge on his teammate Blue Jakey Boy.
Fast.
Is it? Chris, for the pit stops, like for fuel and that, you'd have to do the D-pad.
Yeah.
See if I want to. Can I overtake him back again so I can unlock myself, or do I have to let him drive off?
No, you can unlap yourselves. So we'll see if any of our battles here develop. I think there could be a battle here for 3rd place going to be developed. Is there mandatory pit stops? It is not a mandatory pit stop, but it's most likely recommended because of the amount of time. With 18 laps, you're hardly going to get these cars to last that long, unless you're really conservative on the tyres.
Hey, stop flashing your lights. You've completely far behind. I'm not gonna let you pass. I'm not right up my arse.
We seem to be having a little bit of issues with lap cars here.
Go then, go past me, you fucking idiot. So fucking flashing like shit too.
Anyway, it seems like Flo's be able to get past Luca here for 8th place, but Luca's been able to have enough power to then be able to re-overtake him under acceleration. It seems like Zero Sniper's able to get past Forge here for 11th place. Luca's starting to pull a little bit of gap here on Flo. See if they start pulling back together again. It seems like Oscar could be looking around the inside here on your boy Shane. He's able to get the move done, but is he able to keep it here for the next couple of corners? As that lapped car could have been a bit of an issue for Shane. But it seems like Oscar has secured his 6th position, and we'll start looking to see if he can close that big gap between him and the other and his teammate Blue Jakey Boy. Luca still staying ahead of Flo here, as
This
they
guy in 12th don't need to let me by. Is it a blue flag?
Oh,
Come on.
Come on, go fast, mate. You lapped me.
I wasn't trying to hit him there, Jamie. Sorry, I was just trying to get through.
it's fine. I call it on the stream. As Luca's still able to defend the position here from Flo, as he's under a lot of pressure here.
Is the pit stop mandatory? Do we have to take it?
No, you don't have to take a pit stop.
Should have put more fuel in. I could have gone the whole way.
Yeah, let's see, Scarlett's starting.
Oh, into the barrier again.
Unlucky, mate. It's just that curve.
Man, fuck off.
Oh, we've only got 12 drivers. We've only got 12 drivers now. Is someone disconnected or retired?
Nah, retired, mate, so no way I'm gaining back.
So that's us got our first retirement of the race. As the bearded guy has now made a pit stop here. We'll see where he comes out of.
I need to call Jim.
I'll be fine. Here we go, Skylar up in 10th place. He starts to gain on Forge. He seems to on Luca, as Forge seems to make some sort of error, or I can't remember, can't see who it was.
Lift it off. Come on.
But Skylar seems to make a very late dive bomb here on Luca, and is able to get up into 9th place as he starts his charge on what seems to be one of his rivals, Flo. As the bearded guy is still in the pits as he drops down to 10th position. Either he's putting in a lot of fuel or he's changing tires. As he's now leaving pits, he'll join up in 10th place, just behind Forge and Zero. Meanwhile, Skylar's been able to catch up here on Flo.
Where's the speed limit? Oh, there. You got a pit? Oh no, I got a 10-second.
But he's actually only got a 10-second penalty as he enters the pits here for his pit stop. As Skylar's able to get past Flo here for 7th place. and it seems that all the top three have penalties.
Jamie, I want to send you
I completely thought the
video.
line
I
was.
put it into the clips
It
chat.
doesn't. The videos don't. Well, when I put it somewhere in, it just disappears.
Oh, come on, come on,
Okay.
Try, but
it's more fuel than I needed.
So it looks like you come out here in, I think, fifth position. Maybe sixth. I'll quickly check the security cap.
you say
Oh, they didn't even change my tires.
There you go. You should be able to now. What's Josh saying?
how much video time do we have now? Because obviously we got the boost.
I didn't change my
What?
tires for some reason. That's all.
I mean, we got the video boost. How much do we
Ah,
have now?
no, you can't. It's not video boost yet. Then it's next level that we got video boost up to 50 megs. We're still stuck at the 8 megs. We need like 12 boosts before we can get up to level 2. Still, Yannick is up here in 6th place after his taking his pit stop. Josh is up into 1st place, Kai Robertson 2nd, Blue Jay Boy 3rd, Oscar Runners in 4th, with your boy Shane in 5th, being caught up by Yannick in 6th, and Sky Komodo in 7th.
The
Flo,
rest of these guys haven't pitted.
I don't think so. I'll quickly check.
Proves that everybody doesn't need to pit. I'm sure these guys are probably just going to.
I can't see pit stops in the thing.
What is the seconds? Like 5 seconds?
5 sec. What about seconds? What's that?
Like how long does it have to
Is
be?
that somebody?
How long? It just has to be under 8 megabytes of file size. So depending on quality and length will depend on the size.
Try that.
You can shout out my friend. Can you shout out my friend Sam in the race? We've got a Sam here.
There's a battle between 5th and 6th. It's getting uploaded right now, Jamie.
Okay, okay.
It's just disappeared again.
Well then, Discord's broken, but oh well.
I'll send you it.
Alright. Unless I think I know exactly what it is. Give me a second. Seems to got a little bit of a lag spike there. No, I don't want to change the language. No. Rules.
So Jamie, do you think we're gonna get banned in Denmark again?
Probably. I haven't actually checked what the latest videos ban things are. Yeah, members should be able to attach files and that.
I did, but
I don't know.
I
You-
sent you it, DM'd you.
Yalknife has been able to get past your boy Shane here for 5th place. As Oscar's been able to get past Blue Jakey Boy here for 3rd.
I'm not going to win this, am I?
No, the gap between you and first place is 22 seconds.
And you've
I actually should have just.
As it looks like, is this Yosh? Yosh is struggling. Is that Yosh?
no, Yoshi's up
Yeah.
in 1st place.
Yeah, Yosh is struggling with those back markers.
Yeah.
As Carrie is starting to cut down the gap between him and Yosh, as it is slowly decreasing to 5 seconds.
Yep. Skies are getting a bit darker, so track temperature will.
But there is a second time time penalty between the two, so that does cancel out. As Abio Yanov does have a 10-second time penalty, the chance of him winning is very slim.
Yeah. Though the skies are getting a bit darker, we could see the track temperature dropping a bit, so we could see a little bit more slipping and sliding from the
I
drivers.
don't know why my picture didn't even change the tyres. I don't understand that.
Carey has just gone off, but has managed to rejoin safely.
Oscar seems to have clipped the curb a little bit as he goes over the curbs there. But Jake Boy going a little bit wide there in that chicane.
Guy looks like he's struggling.
Yeah, he was making nearly pit stop, but he's now caught up to his teammate.
Semi does have his lights on,
Cool.
but the beard guy does look like he's got front damage.
Nope, he's able to turn on his lights as he passes Flo. It could be for team orders or it could be something else, I don't know. As he now starts to make his charge on Skylar, who is trying to close down the gap on your boy Shane. As we are starting to get to the later stages of the race. I think it has been for team orders because he's been able to pull a second or two gap on him already, on his teammate already. As he starts to make the charge here. Blue Jakey boy. Going up the hill here. Because everyone seems to have been pulling a gap on each other.
Gap between Skylar and your boy Shane is roughly 20 seconds.
Excuse me. I put that down to more like 15.
It's cutting down now.
Mm-hmm. That's it. So we could.
Oscar Runner does look like he's catching Carey.
Yeah.
Finley Cameron does end up catching Blue Jakey boy. So the race for fourth is going to be on. It's the race between the two Audis. Is Finley Cameron going to dive down the inside of this one?
Is he gonna
show up? He's not going to do it.
Oh, he's not gonna send it.
He looks like to set up another attack on Blue Jakey boy. He's come round a long right-hander. Wide to get that slingshot speed. Uses as much cover as possible. As he goes down the inside and does get fourth place. But Jakey boy looks like he's going to defend that position and try to get it back. And yields. Ibioyanov does succeed in getting fourth place. But it doesn't mean Jakey boy is going to give up on this one. As he can send an attack on the back straight. As we come down the back straight, Ibioyanov does look like he's pulling the gap on them now. Although he's on the tail of them now.
Come on.
And Ibioyanov loses fourth place to
Just
poor
raging. I should
driving.
have just put some more fuel and then just went to the end. Just giving that win away.
And Ibioyanov win
So
that fourth place
comfortable.
back again. He's going to attempt.
Fifth anyway, but might as well just be sure.
Is he going to send it down the inside this time?
Sorry, I was having to deal with someone in
He
the chat.
He goes for it
Ooh.
and manages to win the position there. Blue Jakey boy has to give up that position as he would have caused an accident.
Yep, we are coming up to the final lap here, so we could see.
Can Finley Cameron actually get to third place? Overtake Oscar Runner? As it looks like he's going slower.
See, looking around, this seems to just be.
Oscar Runner does have 6.5 litres of fuel, as Finley Cameron has 15. Finley Cameron does bring that gap to 2 seconds
I've had new tyres on it. I had some fresh tyres, I would have had some.
now. As we enter. As we're going
Here we
to
are.
enter the final lap here.
Here we go. Yosh coming around the final corner. Come down Main Straight. Here to open up the white flag here for the final lap.
That's right. And Carrie's pitting. Can Finley Cameron get a podium here?
Yep, he is pitting here on the second to last lap.
Finley Cameron could get a second place here.
A major miscalculation by him, as he's got no fuel remaining in his car. He's actually run out of fuel. He's going to retire out of the Grand Prix whilst he's in the pits.
From the looks of it, looks like Oscar Runner could be worried about his fuel. How he's only got 4.9 litres.
Yep.
Can that get him to the end?
That's Kai Robertson out of the Spanish Grand Prix on lap
0.9.
He's got 4.9.
Oh.
4.5.
on the second to last lap. He's out in pit lane.
Down
It would be devastating for
to
him.
second.
He could have secured a podium position, but he runs out of fuel in the pit lane. So that pushes Oscar Runner up into second place, with ABR Yalnif possibly getting another podium, but he has got that time penalty looming over his head.
He needs to get that gap 10 seconds in front of that, which is slowly increasing.
As Blue Jakey Boy is pushing all he can, pushing a little bit of the track limits, as your boy Shane's also looking to try and catch up to his teammate here, to try and take fourth place from Yalnif as well. As
ABR Yana
Yosh
like Blue Jay
comes
Boy
right
is
the final.
slowly losing time.
Okay,
What a turnover of events, though.
Yosh has come across. Yosh is coming around the final corner as he comes home to win the Spanish Grand Prix in the GTE category, in the GT3 category.
Oscar Runner and Yana
It's
are still
Yosh
close to fighting.
has won.
Cameron is getting right at the back end of him. Oscar Runner. Oh, 3 litres of fuel to the end of the race here.
Yep, he is going to take second place here in the Lamborghini
Still
Alpha Tower.
Cameron, 10 seconds.
I think I've got enough. I
And he
think I've
does,
got enough.
and he does. Then the Cameron does get it.
It could be third place. You don't know.
No.
Come on, come on.
No, he doesn't. He does not get.
No, I don't think so.
He does not get
Yes, I
this.
did it.
It does.
No,
It
he
does. It does.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes.
See what?
That gap came down to 3
I gained like
seconds.
so much. I gained like 5
So-
seconds on him in that last
Yeah, so we got Yosh in first place with Oscar Runner second, ABR Yalnif in third with
Third
Blue
place.
Jakey Boy fourth. Your boy Shane able to take fifth place with Skylar only be able to secure sixth place. The bearded guy is seventh place. So that pit stop never helped him.
I'd love that sky. That sky. I'd love that sky.
And then Flo is going to take 8th place here. And then Luca will take 9th place, with Zero taking 10th place. Here we go, Flo cross the line for 8th place. Luca come round the final chicane. As he's just going to take it nice and gently around the final corner.
Are you able to put that clip into the chat, please? Sherry?
I will in a moment.
Let's
Still,
go.
major miscalculation.
Unexpected.
Still a major miscalculation by the McLaren BMW of Carey to miscalculate the fuel and make him run out just mere merely a lap away from the end and merely 100 meters from the pits. It's going to be absolutely devastating for him to lose a podium because of that. But anyway, this has been this is
What a race.
this has been the MCRL's GT3 category. We hope to see you tomorrow for the Rallycross. See you guys.